Welcome along everyone to the next Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series career video, and we're going to be on the night race for Bristol Motor Speedway. Going to be a good race, but before we do, let's catch you up on what happened in the Xfinity Series. What happened in the Truck Series. And what happened in the Xfinity Series. And thank fuck we won them all this time. Yeah. We're not going to talk about what happened at Mid-Ohio anymore, but it's the Bristol night race. It's time for some Saturday night short track racing, beating and banging and doing everything else that we shouldn't be doing. Let's hop on into the reputation then. See what we've got to play with at Bristol. So, thanks to our impeccable driving at Michigan and the fact we didn't see him at all, we now have 3 rivals only. Brendan Gaughan, Jimmy Johnson and Ricky Reckhouse Jr. Just going to keep it nice and clean now for Clint Boyer and David Reagan, otherwise they'll go back to where they don't need to be. Still only 5 friends though: AJ Allmendinger, Jamie McMurray, DJ Kenton, Bill Byron and Denny Hamlin. That's fair enough, we can keep it like that. I'll be more than happy with that outcome at Bristol, because Lord knows Bristol's a tough one, especially on beating and banging. Take a look at the season standings going into Bristol, and 19 victories. We're looking at number 20 this race weekend. Number 1 seed, followed by Kyle Busch and his win at Pocono, Kevin Harvick and his win at Kansas, Martin Truex Jr. and his win at Martinsville. Then comes Brad Keselowski, Kyle Larson, Kurt Busch, Eric Almirola, Clint Boyer, Denny Hamlin, who are rounded out to your top 10 in points. And we'll just wait for 50p to be put in the meter so we can see the rest of the field. Anytime you like. There we go. Jimmy Johnson is 11th, then Paul Menard, Ryan Blaney, Eric Jones, Austin Dillon and Jamie McMurray. Wow, Austin and Jamie are on the same points. Ryan Newman in 21st. So Jamie loses out, I would assume, on countback. Now he's got to get in for that. Come on, mate. You got to get in for that one. Only 2 races after this one. So then, the Bass Pro Shop MHA Bristol night race. It's time for some beating, some banging, and for everything else that we shouldn't really be doing around this track, because we know we are damn good. So we'll get things off and underway then, folks. We'll get this thrown over to PRN for the race introduction. $376,000. We want it. We're going to get it. Let's get the Bristol race underway, folks.
Good evening, everyone. Tonight, the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series returns to the Last Great Coliseum for the running of the Bass Pro Shops NRA Night Race. One of the most popular events on the NASCAR schedule, this half-mile concrete oval is famous for its bone-rattling hits and heart-stopping finishes. To put it mildly, this race is special, and there's simply nothing quite like Bristol Motor Speedway under the lights. Only 3 races left before the playoffs start. Who will come out on top tonight? Well, it's time to find out on PRN.
Who is that handsome devil there on the front row? David Reagan failed tech. He's gone to the back. Okay, pole position. It was pretty good as we have the lights on at Bristol. Boogity, 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 let's go racing, folks. And already the car is looking pretty... Well, we've got the restart gear in this weekend, which we always have for our Bristol setup, but I know we found something. We found a little something. I don't know what it was, but we found it nicely. And not only were our laps fast, but they were consistent as well. They were in a certain time frame as well, which was that 17.1, 17.0 area. Now we're not going to worry about fuel because we can make it on one tank. Mainly because I'm an impeccable fuel saver as well. Did I forget to mention that? I think I did. But then again, I never know what I'm saying some of the time. We are going to be seeing the lap cars a lot though if we rub it into the wall. And in fact, I think that was them just going into turn 3 there. Yeah, it was. Here we go. Ryan Blaney in second place. So where'd Ryan come from? He's not known for this around Bristol. But that's fine. We've got a buffer back to. No, Kyle Busch is now in second place, the Candyman, and he's impeccable around Bristol. I mean, my God, he's unbelievably good around Bristol. Oh, there we go. Yeah, if you are hearing noises in the background, that sounds like I might be eating something. We're going to change to this view here, just to get through all this lap traffic because there's going to be a lot. And look who the first one is. It's Tubby. Excuse me, Tubby. Tubby, you're being lapped. Get out of the way. Hey, what you doing? Take a swipe at me again as I'm going into a corner. Me and you are going to have problems. Ugh, into the wall. But that's fine. Give the wall a little rub as well. On the outside of turn 4 is Reed Sorensen with Matt DiBenedetto. Reed, goodness, get out the way, Reed. For fuck's sake, you're being lapped. If you're that slow, park it up in the pit lane. I mean, Harrison's at least trying. What's Gray Golding doing? Bloody hell, Gray. How far down the track do you want? I'm going to be moaning about the lap cars all video. And I'm going to make no apologies for that as he goes underneath Daniel Hemrick. Good pass. We'll just dive it in right there. And next up is Danica. Hello, Danica. Oh, caution's out. Caution is out. Who brought that one out? No one wants to admit to it. Oh, I think Tubby's having a word back here. There we go then. Stage number... Well, that's not stage number 2. We're off on the restart. Fourteen laps left. Kevin Harvick thought about poking his nose in there. Yeah, you can poke your nose in there all you like. It's not going to work. Bloody hell, Harvick's found some speed out of nowhere. He's getting such an exit off these corners. We just have to keep the car. Look at the run he gets off the corners. That is, his car's hooked up. And I like that. Wow, 16.9. That's fast. That's fast, and the sad part is Kevin Harvick is keeping up. That's what the sad part about all of this is. We just need to get rid of him some way. Hopefully we can get rid of him. He seems to be dropping back now. I think he's had his moment in the sun. Yeah, if you wouldn't mind staying back there as well. Here come the lap cars again. Yes, I need to check that, don't I? As we go underneath Brendan Gaughan and... who was that with Brendan Gaughan? I think it was Matt DiBenedetto again. Let's go up to lap Corey LaJoy with Daniel Hemrick in front of him. Cars are going to be all over the place out of position now. But bloody hell, Hemrick! Hey, dumbass! Pick a lane! That's something else I'm going to be strict. Look at it. What the hell is he doing? He's not even racing him! Bloody hell, dumbass! Get out of the way! Thank you. Right, yes, I have just remembered something, so it is going to go quiet for a couple of, I'll probably actually do it with this 2 laps to go. But I'm recording this on the day of Le Mans. And as is always the way with me, I record the whole race, so I need to make sure it's all there, otherwise it'll be a waste of my time. We'll come into the line and we'll win stage number 1. So bear with me 2 seconds, folks. If you hear anything, it's not me. Although I don't know why it's just on that. Why did you just do that? Stay there. Right, we're back. We're back, and I hope we didn't miss too much. Yeah, Le Mans is one of my regular things I like to record every year. Along with all the F1 races, the 4 major golf tournaments. That's the Masters, the US Open, the US PGA, and the British Open. In fact, the only thing I don't record is NASCAR, because that's on a stupid channel. But hopefully, I mean, we haven't got any British NASCAR or European NASCAR drivers. It only takes one, as we almost bin it in the wall. Where did we go? I think we were on our way to a different part of Tennessee there. But yeah, like I said, hopefully all it'll take is one European NASCAR driver to break through to the American scene and we're laughing. I don't know who that's likely to be, but it's likely to be someone. There. Oh look, we're coming up to the back of the field again. I actually want to know how many times we lap Tubby at the end of this. I think he's the slowest car, as Boyer comes into second place. That's not what I wanted to see. Actually, no, I did, because Boyer's not a rival anymore, is he? Race Boyer nice and clean. That's what we'll be doing. And look who is the first car to be lapped again. Tubby. Honestly, man, just give it up. You can't. You're not good. How much obvious do I need to put that? You shit. There's Reed. Speaking of shit. Gray Golding. Have you decided you want to pick? Bloody hell! He's right in the middle of. What are you doing? Pick a lane! For crying out loud. Speaking of pick a lane! Freaking DJ Kennington! Went from the top to the bottom, then back to the middle. Good lord. Pick a lane, dumbass. We're trying to race here and you're too busy doing other things. Get out the way, Ross. The racing line's up there. We better sell the wall. Use it. The goal of this race is to lap the field. That is the goal. If we don't lap the field, I will be utterly surprised. With monumental. There's Bubba. Excuse me, Bubba. Thank you. Get out of the way. Anyone that likes to block using multiple lanes, I'll just give them the old "hey, dumbass." So here's someone who won't block me. AJ Allmendinger. He'll let me pass, no problem. Thank you. Good friend is AJ. As we throw it into... I actually don't know which corner that is. That's turn 3. Past Trevor Bain up to Michael McDowell now. Hi Michael, how you doing? At least he knows which lane he wants to be in. The lane he doesn't want to be in. Okay. 10 to go in this stage. Still consistent. Look at it. I mean, it's still lapping consistently in these low 17s, mid high 16s now. And in traffic as well as David Reagan. He's coming back from his penalty. Chris Buescher. Ooh, a bit of contact there with Chris. No harm, no foul though. Paul Menard on Ricky Stenhouse. Oh, this should be interesting. Not. Paul Menard, hey man. Hey man. Look. Get out the way. I will use your ass up if you're not careful. Move, thank you. We had Ricky Stenhouse there, so we got to... Oh look, it's Tubby again. That's probably about the 5th time or something like that. But as soon as we get past Kurt Busch here, we've lapped half the field. 6 to go. Bloody hell, Kurt, pick a lane! Jesus! Wept! Past Newman. Past Suarez. Come on then, Daniel Suarez. 5 to go. Oh, look at this conglomerate. Somebody fucked up. I do not fancy getting through that shit. I think it was Harrison Rhodes. Oh no, it's Jamie. 4 to go. Past Eric Jones there. We've got the faster cars in with the slower cars here. Oh, there's Eric. What's he doing that far down? Up into P14. Past, all the way lapped up to P13. That's incredible. 3 to go. Thank God that conglomerate sorted itself out. That was a big power slide. I may have got a hand gesture out of the cab there from DJ Kennington, the Canadian. So I don't think we're going to get to lap P13 unless P13's Casey Kane there. We may get him, we may not, but these tyres are starting to go off now. So it's 1 to go, presented by Credit One Bank. Underneath Ty Dillon. Will we get Casey Kane? If we don't, then we'll leave him be, get Eric Almirola on lead lap back, but don't. We'll lap him. Bill Byron was next. Stage winner. Hi, JP. And while we do that, I've got some T-Biff! Get that T-Biff! Right. So, everyone's pitting. It will be a one stop from here. I'm going to tighten the car up a snick. No damage. We're good. At worst, we'll come out 12th. We come out in the lead next to our rival, though. Yeah, of course we do. Jimmy, come and get me, come and get me, come and get me, come and get me, come and get me. Ha ha! Restart gear! Oh, he tried to swipe then. We are not having that. Little scrape in the wall. We are not having that swipe. He can sit his ass back there and behave himself. .59 laps left in the stage, so it is going to be a one-stop. A pure one-stop here. And there we go, back in them low 17 laps. If Jimmy Johnson can stay where he stayed, him and Alex Bowman's Hendrick teammates, they are second and third. They're second ahead of Denny Hamlin and Chase out. Oh, now look at this. Hendrick 2, 3, 4. There's one car missing from there. Where's Chase? Oh, there's Chase, sorry. It's Bill Byron. But coming to ruin the party, here comes Kyle Larson. Speaking of ruining parties, here's the back markers again. I think this is going to be the 6th or 7th time Tubby's been lapped. I mean, that's embarrassing. I will tell you now, that is very embarrassing. He should consider himself whether he wants to be a driver next season or not, because that's just embarrassing. .40 of the best drivers in the world, and him. What's that say, folks? Oh well, we'll just go back to, look at that, 17 flat in traffic! There's Reed. Oh, 3 wide with Reed Sorensen and Daniel Hemrick thread the needle right through the middle. Corey LaJoy, oh, Corey! Bit of a snap hook there. Harrison Rhodes trying to get away. Get out of the way, Harrison. I've already had enough of dipshits blocking. Speaking of dip, look at dip. Dumbass. Oi, pick a lane. Speaking of dumbass pick a lane, Bubba Wallace. And now Danica's doing it. Mind you, I think she sees me coming, so that's alright. Does Trevor Bayne do the same thing? Yes, no, he doesn't. Bloody pick a lane, dumbass! You want to go to the top when I'm coming up the top, and you want to go to the bottom. Make your mind up. Speaking of make your mind up, why haven't we actually gone to the roof, the hood cam yet? It's a good question. 3 wide with DiBenedetto and Busher. That's that done. Oh, here we go. Ricky Reckhouse. Ricky Reckhouse. That's him out the way. Oh, I am so sorry, AJ. That was my fault. I'll own up to that. Come see me afterwards. We'll have a beer. We'll talk it through. Look at Kurt Busch. Are you kidding me? An experienced campaigner like Kurt Busch, and he's forgot what lane he wants to be in. Pick the damn lane, dumbass. He's still... Dude, I'm going to turn your shit in a second. Go underneath Paul Menard. Or try to, anyway. Paul Menard's all over the place too. Pick a damn lane. We haven't been involved in any big crashes, and that's good for Bristol, because if you can keep avoiding the big crashes, then you'll do well. You'll do incredibly well to go underneath Eric Jones. Has David Reagan got... Wow, well, what a recovery from David Reagan, P17. Give that man a cookie. Speaking of cookies, give one to Kyle Larson. Doesn't generally do well around Bristol, does Kyle, but you know, he does his best. Bowman in third, Truex fourth. There's a car to worry about. Jimmy Johnson in fifth. 40 laps to go. And here comes Tubby again. Was that Kyle Busch on pit road? There's Jamie McMurray. It was Kyle Busch. Wow, he's out. 3 wide with Harrison Burton, whoever that was. He was DiBenedetto again. Oh, look at this cluster of 6 coming up after Reed Sorensen. We're going to get Bill Byron lapped this time, so we're allowing lapped everyone up to 11th. In fact, you know what I personally think? I think if you look at the gaggle up ahead, Bowman and company, Truex, Bowman and that, are just up there. Because we're only 5 seconds, but actually no, they can't be. They're only 5 seconds in. In fact, they're in that gaggle that's just gone through turn 3 now. The idea that we're going to be lapping the field is on. Denny, you're supposed to be my friend. Pick a lane. Jesus wept. Alright, well I think we all make it from here. I think I remember it was 33 laps for a run. And we're now coming up to 33 to go. Ryan Blaney wants to make some of it. Still got 10 laps to go. Wow, we've really extended this fuel window. That's Bristol for you. That's Bristol for you, folks. Martin Truex is somewhere. There he is. He's just got past Danica. There's Brad. Trevor Bayne in front of him. Whoa! Brad, what are you doing, Brad? It's supposed to be my teammate. You can pick a lane. See if we can get Truex. I think everyone's trying to wait it out to see when the caution might fly. Well, we've got Truex, he's a lap down. There's Tubby again. Again. Bowman's next. And Jimmy Johnson's just in front of Bowman. That would leave just myself and Kyle Larson as the only two on the lead lap. Ooh, we have to check up then on Bowman. Oh, come on, Daniel Hemrick. Pick a lane, man. And you, Gray Golding. Pick the damn lane and stay there. No one's pitted yet, which whoa, Jimmy Johnson! Aggressive goes around! And he gets lapped at the same time. Oh, fantastic. And that was just in time for pit stops as well. So we'll take it up for 24 laps. We keep the lead.
Have a good day. Stay sharp. All right, be ready.
Get ready to go green, and we're back underway. Let's do this, folks. Restart gear. So the only car we've really got a lap is Kyle Larson. There we are, there's our task. Can we lap Kyle Larson by the end of this race? Oh, somebody's going slow. Somebody's going really slow up here. Who's this? Well, the rate we're catching Jimmy Johnson, is it Jimmy? It must be. It is. I think he's dropping oil. Wait, NASCAR, throw the yellow. Actually, don't know throw the yellow. Because you drop the yellow, he's going to be right behind me. Although in saying that, then he'll dig the field up, won't he? So we are catching Jimmy Johnson again. That was the wall, Ian. Oh, there we go. He's sorted whatever his problem was out now. Which is fair enough. Nice to see that he did. It's just going to cost him a lap when I get hold of him. If we don't lap Kyle Larson, I'll be annoyed. Because we've been that good. I think if I'm right, we've led every lap so far. Every lap. That's rare for me at Bristol. Because normally I'm dealing with some idiot. 15 to go. That idiot's normally named Jimmy Johnson. See if we can get him into turn 1. Oh, give him the slide job. Slide job, boy! Thank you. Aggressive went around. $13 to go. It's going to be pretty darn close, I'll tell you now. If we don't lap him, we're going to be pretty close to it. We just got to keep cool head on. 12 to go. Because he sees that we've got to get through this conglomerate yet. God damn it. Tubby, pick a lane. Utter dipshit. Sorry, Ross. Tubby's being a twat. $10 to go. I think we're going to miss out. Which will really annoy me. There goes Newman and Danica. Going through, Ryan. How are we doing, sir? You're not doing too bad. Alright then, fair enough. Surprisingly for Bristol, there's not been more cautions than there are now. Yeah, I think we'll give up on lapping Kyle. Oh, sorry, Michael. Oh, hold on to that. Hold on to that. Well, you should have picked a lane. Pick a lane, dumbass. Pick a lane, stay there, and if you don't come back, I'll be surprised. We've got cars all over the place. Speaking of pick a lane. Wait, hey, pick a lane, eh? Or just insulted the whole of Canada by saying that. Whoa, bring your boy out there. Oh, hello. Who's this? Oh, Newman's had a problem. Will that be a caution? No caution. He's going to try and get back to pit road. 5 to go. There goes Eric Jones, the 20 and 20th. No, he's got going again. We'll give Bubba a slam. The cone's been assaulted. Just in the cones on the end of entrance to turn 1 and the exit of turn 2 have been assaulted. 3 to go. I'm giving driver of the day to David Reagan, man. 40th to 19th has got to be worthy of driver on the move. 2 laps to go. Back in the 17 flats again. Oh, there could be a sting in the tail though. Here's Ricky Reckhouse. As long as he behaves... In fact, you know what? I'll stay behind him. I ain't going to mess with this shit. Oh no, let's go for it. 1 to go, presented by Credit One Bank. And Paul Menard now wants to make something of it. But coming out of 3 and 4, I think the word we're all looking for is absolute domination. Boom! 20 of the season! Get in, my son. Get in. No celebration. But let's view the Exalta race recap, shall we? Lap 12, the yellow flag. Oh, Kyle Busch, what are you going to do, Kyle? Into the wall, hard and aggressive! Goes into the wall of... What the hell? Kyle Busch, ladies and gentlemen. He's drunk. Everyone leave a like for Kyle Busch and his drunken driving. Did we lead all the laps? We win stage number 2. And then we took the checkered flag. That was it? That's all it? Oh well, we won. That's the main thing. And see how many laps down Tubby went. It must have been about 8 or 10. Kyle Busch, man. Took out Ryan Blaney for no reason. Dick. Look at that beautiful trophy. That's what you get for winning Bristol. The Bass Pro Shops NRA Night Race. NRA is the National Rifle Association, isn't it? Why are we being sponsored by firearms? So, fastest lap. Look at that. What more needs to be said? There, I told you David Reagan car on the move. 40th to 19th. Kyle Busch, tough break, 3rd to 40th place. Well, let's look at the crushing stat again, shall we? That right there. Dear me. Let's go to the shop then, folks. What can I say? What can be said? Eric Almirola 20 wins. Are you sure that's all in one season? No one's going to catch you. Hashtag winningest. Thank you, Mr. Almirola. 'Tis appreciated. Bob Wallace, you made Nelly for life. Pick a lane, dipshit. Jimmy Johnson, you can pick a lane too. Better still, just remind me what you did trying to stop being lapped. Pick a lane, dumbass. AJ Allmendinger, my best friend in the world is Ian Paul. It's a little hard for me to say. Okay, yes, it was an accident. And you can fuck off as well, Tubby. How many times did you get lapped? Ridiculous number of times you got lapped. I think AJ was a bit offended. But we did apologise. He is our best friend in the whole world. Now, I do believe it's Darlington next. And I do believe as well that we've got one Xfinity race and then we got another session after that. So we got loads of racing before we get to the throwback race at Darlington. So let's get the Xfinity car set up for Road America. Oh dear. Yeah, we do. Wow. Okay. That's absolutely fine. So there's the Road America car ready. We've got the Darlington car ready after that. Maybe I should do a throwback livery for Darlington for the Xfinity. Nah, that's not in the budget. Not in the budget. You can't have it. So screw you. So there we are, still 3 rivals. Don't know what Bubba was getting all upset about. I didn't hit Bubba at all. Still only 5 friends though. We need to sort that out. Yeah. If we can keep them 3 rivals through to the playoffs, they will be good. So let's just go check the racing. So yeah, we've got Darlington and Indy, and then we're on to the chase. First round at Vegas, then it's Vegas, Richmond, the Roval, Dover, Talladega, Kansas. That's going to be the race I hate out of the playoffs, the Charlotte Roval. And then it should be Martinsville, Texas, Phoenix to finish off. But that's for later on. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. Leave a like if you did. It does help me out a ton. And get subscribed for all the daily content that goes on. And until next time, guys, we'll see you all in Victory Lane. We know it's going to be hard to get there at Darlington.